It was the 1990s, a big show in a small town off I-75 in Georgia. They were called the biggest cocks in the henhouse. But things have changed since then. It's been 30 years, and they finally found a home here, like everyone else, doing a podcast. It's Erica and Mark, the phone call podcast thing.
Hey, I can't talk right now. Why are you laughing?
Yeah. I just very.
I can't talk right now, man. The government is after me. It's the Florida government. So I'm hiding. I haven't driven my car.
What have you done lately?
I haven't driven my car in 3 days. That's all I'm going to tell you. What do you think?
Oh, I know exactly what you did.
What is
it?
You
covered your license plate.
How the hell did
because
you
I
know
saw that dumb law, and I'm trying to
did.
decide whether or not I want to take my plastic cover off my license plate or not before I come over there. That's so dumb.
Let me tell you something, Mark. They're going to take one look at you and say, "You ain't from around here, are you, boy?" And they're going to say, "We need to talk about your license plate frame. Seems to be covering up the Louisiana a little bit here on the top."
I know that's kind of weird because it's like I have a cover, one of plastic covers, but I got the clear kind. Because I know that.
Oh no, dude! You definitely can't have that.
But when I go through the tolls, like through Orlando and all that stuff like that, I always get my toll bills, so they don't miss anything. And I also got a running a red light in Orlando ticket, so I know they can find me.
Yeah, you can't fight us.
No.
Well, I'm just telling you that if they even see that, they will pull you over. Yes, so that's got to go. So I have a BMW license plate frame that came with my. They gave it to me at the dealer because they made me wait too long to sign all my paper because they were busy that thing. They're like, here, take some swag, and they gave me like a nice coffee cup or coffee mug and some like a keychain and a carbon fiber M performance license plate frame. So I put it on the car, and now. We got this new law. Even if you have a frame around the plate of your car that says like Bill Graham Ford, Bradenton, Florida, if it covers up part of the myflorida.com.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
So, okay. But today, this is why I'm not sure if I should still hide. A friend of mine has a Leo buddy who, law enforcement officer buddy who sent him a memo that they got from the Florida Department of Motor Vehicles. And it basically says that if you have anything obscuring the reading of the plate, like a plate frame cover, or if you have any stickers on your plate that aren't the registration stickers that are put in the correct upper right corner, then that is illegal. You will get pulled over. It's a $500 fine. They could even put you in jail. So I'm worried because I don't have any of that shit. I'm not insane enough to put a cover on my license plate. I already know that's been illegal. They've just upped the penalties.
Yeah, not in Louisiana.
I just have a black frame that goes around my plate. And at the bottom, it covers up most of the part where it says Sunshine State. And other than that, it doesn't cover up myflorida.com or the yellow sticker. And you can see all of the numbers and letters on the plate clearly because I don't have that clear plastic cover like you have, Mr. Scofflaw lawbreaker.
Yeah, but it's legal here.
It doesn't matter. You're coming to Florida. You're going to get busted for that, even if it's legal.
How are we supposed to know that?
I just told you. That's how you know.
I don't know. I don't remember. How about if I forget?
Well, you know what, Mark? You are not allowed to lie according to the laws of God. And if you get pulled over and the cop says, "Did you know that you were supposed to have that, not supposed to have in the back of your car?" What are you going to say? No, I didn't know. That is a lie, Mark, because I have just
I got pulled over.
I
got pulled over in Kansas for that tag, and then when I was in Kansas, And what happened?
What the hell are you doing
that's
in Kansas?
Where,
let's go back to that.
That's where Kathleen's mom and sister live, or lived. My mother-in-law's passed, and my sister-in-law lives down here now. But
do they live with the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion as well?
Yeah, they live right outside of Kansas City.
I have heard that the tallest thing in Kansas is the water tower.
Could be.
It could be. I've never been there. Seems like it's flat as a pancake.
Except for the city, it's got a lot of big buildings, but it's not as impressive of a city as even though it's two cities in one.
All right, so hold on. You got pulled over in Kansas for having a plate frame on your car?
Not for having a cover. or my tag.
The cover,
and then he pulled me over and he says, "I'm pulled you over for the." And I thought it was because I thought I did a California stop at a stop sign because he came in from behind me after I left the four-way, and I thought
it's California roll. It's a sushi reference.
Is that what it is? I just thought it was because you're rolling, and that's what I call it. I thought that's why California people stop. I didn't.
No. That was also my daughter's first pullover by the cops when she was in Gainesville. She had California roll through a stop sign.
Yeah, it's like like I said, okay, I probably got that. I said, and I almost said, I thought it was for the stop sign, but I didn't because I'm the one I am that guy that gives out way more information than necessary.
So hold on, you've already been pulled over for this, and
because he says isn't that illegal where you live? I said no, not in Louisiana. I said I got it on my motorcycle plate too. So I said no.
And all right, now I'm going to ask the obvious question: why in the hell? Why do you have your license plate wrapped in plastic, Grandma? It's not your couch.
I'm not sure why. I just like it
because you're a grandma.
I just like it.
That's what Well, we put the plastic on the couch because it'll make it last longer and keep the colors brighter.
Kind of, yeah. And in case the dog pees on my plate, I can just wipe it down.
Seriously, do yourself a favor and avoid law enforcement interaction because, as you well know, in many jurisdictions in Florida, crime has been solved and all the police are looking to do is pull people over for anything.
Well, it's really boring, though, if you just have a plate on the back of your thing, right?
That's why I put that's why I put the carbon fiber M performance plate on the back of my car. But I don't have a frickin' grandma plastic cover on it.
I don't know. It just seems dumb.
Are you worried? Oh, the sun's going to fade my plate. I want to keep
I
just want it.
No. Actually, I thought it looked kind of cool. It looks cooler when it's shaded, but you can't have shaded ones anymore.
It looks like you're hiding something, is what it looks like. So I guess it kind of does make it look cool. It makes you look like, hey, maybe I got drugs in the car, man. You don't know. You can't see my plate.
Man, my old motorcycle, I had a small little cross sticker inside the orange. I would have probably gone. Straight to jail for that.
No, you cannot have. No, you can't even do that now. Back when I had my Chevy SS's, the Holden ones, I had a friend of mine who worked at a sign shop where they would wrap cars, and I had a Tampa Bay Buccaneers license plate on my car because it was a black plate, and it had the red Buccaneers flag on it with the little pirate emblem in the the head. And I am not a Buccaneers fan at all, so I thought, let's recreate this flag exactly, and let's, instead of having the Buccaneers skull on there, let's put the Holden Racing Team logo on there, and then I'll just stick it right over top of the original flag. And I'm telling you, dude, the only people that ever notice that are the most observant people I've ever met. They're like, oh, man, I just saw your tag. That's so cool. Because when you glance at it, it looks like a Buccaneers license plate. If you stop and stare at it and take a minute to process, that's not a skull face. That's what is that? Then you'll see that it's different. That is illegal now. I couldn't do that now if I
did see something on, because I have so many friends from Florida because of living there. So it's like I did see somebody share. There's a black plate that went around, and it has a cutout where all the stuff is that they've already made it. Where it's a black, it's where people are. There's like a cutout wherever the words are where they don't want you covering, like myflorida.com, which is dumb.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you're covering that. It used to have the county down underneath. Remember?
You can still get that. I actually have a Sarasota County plate that I have on my Porsche.
And then where the little stickers are and all that, they have all those things cut out, and you put it around so you can still have a frame around your plate. But I just saw that somebody was selling those already, so they jumped on that quick.
Well, I have a friend who works at the BMW dealer here. I saw on his Facebook yesterday, where he went and told all the porters to take all of the BMW of Sarasota license plate frames off of all the new cars, and they took about 900 plate frames off of these cars, and then they see this memo from the Department of Motor Vehicles that says, no, those dealer plate things are fine. Just make sure it's not covering up the letters and the numbers in the myflorida.com or the sticker, and you're fine. You can cover up the Sunshine State. That doesn't matter. They literally said that in this new memo. No,
wow.
You can do that.
That's so dumb.
So now these guys...
This is just a money grab, right?
I don't think so. I think it's a way for the police to make it easier on themselves in court, because a lot of times they'll pull over a car for having a tag light out or not using a turn signal, and an attorney, a good attorney, can argue in court that, well, we don't, my client says that he signaled and we don't really have video of it, and the search on his car where you found all the child porn and money and cocaine, right, and that's all. That's all. You weren't supposed to pull the car over, so you sure couldn't search it. My client is not guilty, and people are getting off.
Wow,
that's why. So now they're just making it easy to have probable cause to pull somebody over. And once they do that, I mean, it's just a matter, they always ask you, so do you mind if I take a look around your car? And if you say no, which you're allowed to do, they'll even tell you, you're perfectly allowed to say no. But if you say no, I'm going to have my buddy come over here and he's going to get a drug dog. And I'm going to have you step out of the car, which I'm legally allowed to ask you to do. And the dog is going to sniff around the outside of the car. And when he hits on something, then I'm going to be able to search the car. So we can avoid waiting for my buddy to get here with the dog, and you can let me search the car, or I can call my buddy and he'll get the dog. So there's really no right to privacy once you get pulled over by the police.
And those dogs,
they can invent
those
probable
dogs.
cause.
They can act like they smell something anyway, right?
I don't have that information, but yes.
So yeah, because
I would be willing to bet that those dogs have a little command that where they're able to find something.
I forgot where
command.
I read it, or if I heard it, or somebody told me, or what. I remember hearing a story about where they pulled over a guy that was moving. Maybe one of the DJs or something was moving his furniture in a U-Haul because that's the way they pay you to move. And here, run a U-Haul and carry everything. And then they pulled him over, wanted to search that. They pulled everything out of the U-Haul, right? The check, and then left it on the side. He had to put everything back in again.
Yeah, like, well, we didn't find nothing here.
Yeah, it left.
Night, sir. It's like, but I can't lift this couch.
What a dick move. That's such a dick move. So I don't know if it's easier just to say Chuck.
That's definitely one of those.
Well, so I'm going to take the plastic off.
You ain't from around
here,
here,
just take the plastic off. Because I take it off
the motorcycle too, because it looks dumb, not because it looks good, because it looks dumb. Take it off.
I have too many. Going to have too much stuff in my car besides my suitcases, because I'm bringing some of David's stuff down that he left at my house.
You don't want to get.
No, I don't want everything getting pulled out.
Yeah. Especially when they leave you on the side of the road. Well, Mark, have a nice day. Make sure you get off the highway.
Yeah.
Try not to get hit by a car
while you're trying to put everything in there. So, yeah. Plus,
all right. Well, I'm glad you know.
I'm standing.
This. And I'm honestly shocked. We did not talk about this before. I'm shocked that you knew why I was hiding from the government.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might be it, because I've been seeing a lot more about it. So I figured it's got to be something that's like getting people. How many? Anybody's got a pop yet for it?
No, but I just saw a video from the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office yesterday on Facebook, where there was a cop on a Harley sitting there saying, "Well, if you got one of these license plate frames on your car, go ahead and take it off, or come down to the station. We'll take it off for you." And because if we see these, we're going to be pulling people over. And then this memo comes out that says, what does it say here? It says, for reference, a 2019 case in the 4th District Court of Appeal analyzing a similar statute found this plate to be permissible. And it's basically the license plate frame I have, where it covers up Sunshine State on the bottom, and it just touches the top of myflorida.com. That is legal. That's fine.
How about that?
So
what about these car dealers
that
man, they put a lot of money into those things.
They are legal as long as they're not covering up the top of the plate where it says myflorida.com. If you're covering up the bottom where it says the county or Sunshine State,
so what's the
fine.
difference between myflorida.com? I think you should be able to see that they have a non-expired tag, and then you should be able to see the full tag numbers. And like I said, it used to be where you had your county down there, maybe the county.
Well, Mark, my argument is this. Does anybody need to see where it says myflorida.com? No. Because the picture of the fucking state is in the middle of the license plate. And if you don't know what state that is, why are you a police officer?
Well, I think myflorida.com is a tourism thing, right?
It is. But what I'm saying is, it's clearly a Florida license plate. It has a picture of the state of Florida in an orange in the middle of the license plate. I mean, I would think that most police officers could use their detective powers and figure out that is a Florida license plate, even if it were obscured.
Yeah, it really doesn't take Cagney and Lacey to have a case on this one.
Sure does. I would think that even a police officer in Louisiana could figure out that that's a Florida license plate. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Oh, gosh. All right, let's take a quick break.
Yeah, I have a delivery. I need to go get my delivery off of the front porch right now because it's very important. I can't wait to tell you what it is. It's so dumb.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
All right, well let's open my package first. All right. All right, we're back. I've just been to the porch to get my package. Are you excited? It's a heavy package. Let's do this.
That's a weapon.
I have a permit for that. If you're the government, if you're listening, I have a permit for a switchblade. If you have a concealed carry permit and the blade
very interesting letter opener you have there.
Look, man, I have a self-admitted knife
Nothing
problem.
to see here.
But let me tell you something. I got a lot of knives, and they come in handy so much. I buy my friends knives, and they're like, "Oh, you got me another knife." I'm like, "Trust me, you're going to need this knife." And they always say the same thing. It's like, every time I need a knife, I used to always go hunting for a knife. Now I got knives everywhere because of you. I'm like, I know. You're welcome. All right, check this out. You see what this is? Can you see?
Okay, so it's is that a camera?
You don't know what this is, do you? It looks like a camera or a sex toy, doesn't it? Which one? Yes.
A sex toy camera.
This is, what does it say? It
Vortex
says Vortex Plus. So that's
wait a minute! I'm
more
just looking
towards
down
sex
there.
toy, aren't you?
This is something for the car.
No, it's a sex toy, obviously. Of course, it's for the car. So, just last week, BMW decided that they were going to finally allow their vehicles to charge at Tesla supercharging stations.
Oh.
So now, I don't just have to be limited to those crappy Electrify America charging stations. Now I have
an adapter?
Factory approved adapter from the BMW factory.
And you don't have to pay extra then, right? You just plug it into another one?
I had to pay $160 just to get this. So I plug this big end into the car.
Right.
And then I plug this little end into the Tesla supercharging station, and that allows me to supercharge at just about any Tesla station in the country. So now I'm good for driving across the country and not having to worry about crappy supercharging networks with Electrify America. How cool is that?
Can you do that from your home too? Turn your home into a supercharger?
I already charge from home, so I don't need this from home. I already have a proprietary charger here in my garage that charges my car. And I don't really need this charger unless I'm going on a road trip, which I am. I'm going to go to Vero Beach probably for New Year's Eve. And there's only one Electrify America charger anywhere near where I'm going, but there's a bunch of Tesla chargers. So this will come in very handy on my New Year's
What's your
trip.
supercharge speed? I mean, what does supercharge mean?
Well, if you charge at home using a regular 110, like a plug you'd plug a hairdryer into, it's about 1 kilowatt, and that gets you about 1 mile every. It's 2 to 3 miles an hour is what you end up charging with. But if you get a 240 volt charger, you can get those installed into your garage for about $300-400. Then you can charge probably from empty to 90% overnight.
Oh, nice.
But if you go to a Tesla supercharger or even to an Electrify America or an FPL supercharger that we have now, they have up to a 400 watt architecture. But my car, which can charge at, what is it? What do those things charge at? I think they charge. Some of them charge at 800 kilowatts. Mine only charges will only charge at 200 kilowatts. Is the max speed I've ever seen is 209 kilowatts. But that means I can go from about 20% to 60% in about 10 or 12 minutes. So I can literally plug in, go inside and pee, get a drink, come back out, and I got 200 miles.
Wow.
Yeah. So It's very
when
fast.
when I see people parked at Target, I see them when I go in someplace and when I come back out, they're still there after an hour. Like they're leaving it there for a while.
Yeah. There are plenty of people that can't charge at home, and they're the ones who are going to rot at the charging stations a lot. And if they go there at a low state of charge and they want to charge back up to a high state of charge, that can take, if you're driving a Hummer, oh my God, Hummers are the worst. Hummers can take an hour and a half, 2 hours to charge because they have such a huge battery for such a huge vehicle.
Wow.
Yes. But if you have, if you just have a basic Tesla or if you have a BMW like mine, my BMW and most Teslas have about the same size and capacity battery. And they charge at about the same speed. Actually, my BMW charges faster than my old Tesla did because, just different technology. Mm-hmm. My old Tesla was a 2021 and the BMW is a 2025. It just has, better
improvements,
technology. Yeah, but this little thing that I just got in the mail here that I am sure they're going to run out of quickly because they just approved this, I think last Thursday or Friday. I was having one of those nights and I couldn't sleep and I was doom scrolling on Reddit. And I went to one of my BMW subs, and it says, well, here it is. We're all approved. This is the BMW approved charger. Here's the link. Oh, and here's even a discount code for $50 off. So I was like, what? This can't be real. So I went to my app, and sure enough, it was right in there, and I used that guy's code, and it saved me $50, and there was free shipping, nice. And took not even a week. It took like 4 days to get here.
So you can actually, because my car gets 400 miles to a tank. So you could get about. I can usually go about 4 hours before I have to top it off. I'll have to put 3/4 of a tank in there, and it takes me about, I guess what is that? About 10 minutes or so, and then you're gonna.
Yeah, but you're not stopping for 10 minutes.
Electric charger.
Well, hold on. Let's be realistic. You're not stopping you're not getting out of the car, pumping gas and cleaning your windshield and getting back in the car and going. You're going to go
to the
inside,
bathroom.
You're going to pee, you're going to walk around. Next thing you know, you've burned 25 minutes.
So what about when you go to a hotel and they offer
those 25
chargers?
minutes?
Are they the kind that you can charge overnight, or are they fast?
Some of them are faster than others. Some of them are slower than others. But most of them, if you're not totally like almost empty, then you can charge it back up to where you're almost full by morning. Sure, and it's usually free at the hotel.
So, and how much does it cost you when you go to a machine like you're doing, like you're talking about?
I haven't really had to pay very much, but it all depends. The Florida Power and Light charger that I go to is 30 cents per kilowatt hour. So I had to go to Tampa and then drive all the way back around. And by the time I got back home, I'd been driving, I'd put almost 200 miles on my car and I was driving fast. Right. So I burned up and I left and I wasn't full. So I was at like 20% when I got home. And I thought, all right, if I charge in my garage at that slow 1 kilowatt speed, it's going to take 2 days to charge it back up. Or I could just hit the supercharger and see what happens. So I found the Florida Power and Light one. 30 cents per kilowatt hour means that I sat there for 35 minutes and went from about 20% to 90%, and it cost me $14. So that'll get me 250, 300 miles.
Yeah, as far as money is concerned, that's actually cheaper than gas.
It is. It's still cheaper than gas.
It cost me about $35 to fill up from empty.
Now, if I'm using a Tesla supercharger and it's the middle of the day and it's crowded, they have fees where it makes it more expensive. You can pay, 50 to 60 cents per kilowatt hour, and then it would cost me $30 to charge that car up. It's still not bad. It is a little bit slower, but like I said, I take 3 or 4 maybe road trips a year. This year I haven't taken any this year. Fort Myers is as far as I've been this year, besides driving the car home from when I bought it in Atlanta. And when I bought it in Atlanta, I stopped in Cordele and I charged because it's a new car. I didn't trust it. It still had 45%. But I was looking on the map and I'm like, there's no more superchargers until Valdosta. And I don't trust this car to go all the way from the north side of Atlanta to the Florida border on one charge, even though the car said it could do it. So I played it safe and I stopped in Cordele when I was just under half. And then I charged it back up to like 100%, which took forever. Because charging from 80 to 100% takes a lot longer. It's shorter going from 20% to 80% than it is from going from 80% to 100%. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
there's a charging curve. It's like if you have a dog bowl, like a bowl of water for your dog. You got an empty bowl of water. Well, when you go to pour the water in there, when it's empty, you can pour it in really fast, right? But then once it starts getting higher, you got to kind of slow down, or it's going to spill. That's exactly how the battery in your phone and in a car charges. It'll charge really fast from where it's really at a low state of charge up until 50 or 60%. It charges really fast, but then it drops off after 60%. And after 60, it starts going down, down. The speed just goes down, down, down. It'll still charge. It just takes longer. It's just the way the batteries are manufactured, and physics dictate that's how the electrons in the battery have to go put themselves into a certain order. And, I'll put it in language you can understand. When the church pews are empty, everybody can rush into the church and just sit wherever they want. But when you get to church late, then you're like, oh, I got to go slow and find some places I can sit here and they can sit over there. And that is exactly how a battery charges, if that makes sense to you. It does, doesn't it? I'm going to start using church metaphors for everything for you, and that will help you.
All right, jackass. Let's take a quick break, because I know you have to get done.
I got to know my audience. That's what I'm doing. I'm knowing my audience right now.
Erica and Mark. The phone call.
All right, this is it. The last break of the last show of the year.
This is it for us?
This is the last show of the year.
I feel like I've rushed everything with all of my drama.
2 years. Well, we had our own pre-show that went pretty long.
We did have some practice shows that hopefully no one will ever hear. You didn't post those, did you? You didn't post those. No. Okay, good.
This is show number 82. Yeah, we're almost on 2 years coming up now. But
I thought that's how old you were. This is show number 82. Oh,
yeah, I still got about 2 more years till I'm 82. But it's moving quicker, moving quicker by the minute. Today I lost 4 years.
What happened today? Oh yeah, I guess I do that effect on people. Yeah, people wonder why I'm single. Let me tell you something. Mark knows why. He's got to deal with me every week. That's enough for him.
My wife would say that's karma. For me.
No. Yeah, maybe. You know what? If I can be your instrument of karma, then I am willing to be that instrument of karma.
Oh, gosh. I was thinking it's like...
don't do that.
No, it's dangerous. But I've been like, this whole week is like busy because we've got a lot of little parties and things to go to. And then we're wrapping things up because Tuesday... So a week from today, at this time today, we'll actually be in Gainesville.
Oh, you're coming to Florida for Xmas.
And right. So it's going. It's going.
I got to get your computer ready. I got a computer for you.
Yes, I'm very excited. Right. Santa's very nice to me.
This is going to be exciting for me. I love putting a new computer together. I secretly do like it.
It'd be kind of cool to have its own little home, mytuneradio.com. Did you see? I showed you what Mike did for me, right? Holiday did for me the TV commercial, the AI TV commercial.
Oh yeah.
He loves playing
the
with
commercial
stuff,
for your radio.
He doesn't charge me for that stuff.
Because he's I
pay him. I pay him not really monthly, but I pay him for his voice work and stuff like that. I pay him like $50 a month.
Geez. I thought you were going to say I pay him in other ways and then wink at me. I was worried for a second.
And he's trying to teach himself how to do all this stuff because there's two ways of looking at things, AI replaced him. So he could either let himself get lost in a sauce and just be grumpy, or he could get a book and learn how to do it himself and then be able to supply that service to other people.
That's right. You be the AI. That's what
he was. He likes to practice on his stuff. And I tell you what, you can see it's AI, but the girl looks very realistic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that commercial came out really good. I like to think of myself as IA. Do you know what that means? Intelligent asshole. That's what that means.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, see, look at that. Now you just called me an asshole. I can't. The pacifist Christian man insulting the radio partner. It's fine. I understand.
Yeah, sarcasm is really a no, too. I've been finding this out more and more in the STEP study that I'm in.
What?
In the STEP study I'm in right now, which is part of CR, Celebrate Recovery. STEP study. It's like when you work the steps in writing and you're getting ready for your step 4, which is
sarcasm.
And sarcasm is a huge no. It comes from a really bad place and has a lot to do with your past and your mental issues. It's really not good.
Hold on. So say something to me about sarcasm is not a good thing. Just say that.
Sarcasm's not a good thing,
isn't it?
Oh, I thought you were going to say like,
see, that
is
was
it
sarcasm.
really?
No. That's kind of the same thing. Really? Are you sure? Well, Mark, back in 96, right after we broke up, I actually went to the Sarcasm Olympics in Lima, Peru.
You went down it.
And now you're supposed to say,
really?
Go ahead, say it. Really? No! Jesus.
I really think sarcasm there's a place for sarcasm. I watch a lot of shows that are nothing but sarcasm.
Sarcasm is my second language. Really,
if I work the steps correctly and remove somebody's character defects of mine, I will no longer find sarcasm funny. And I don't know if I want to lose that.
He just called me a defect. Did you hear that, everybody? He just called me a defect. Now he's insulting me. What step is that?
Well, what's funny was Mark Haney worded it one time on the air, and I about fell out on my seat laughing. It was because he says they said something about character flaws, and he said that I don't know who he was saying. I doubt very much he was saying it about himself, but he says a waterfall of character flaws. And I said, oh my gosh! And I thought that could be me.
Yeah. The Niagara Falls of character flaws. Oh, that is a good radio sweeper. The Niagara Falls of character flaws. My Tune Radio. I had a friend of mine whose husband, who wasn't very fond of me. We may have had a couple of drinks of wine, and he was just being an asshole as usual. Very arrogant Cuban gentleman. And he looked at his wife after I said something funny. He said, tell your friend that sarcasm is the language of losers. And I said, is it? And she about
oh no, she didn't start laughing. Oh man.
Oh God, she was laughing. We'd both had a couple of glasses of wine, and I said, yeah, sarcasm is also an indicator of above average intelligence, and I know that not everybody can be a doctor, but just because you can memorize facts from a book doesn't make you smart.
Oh no.
And he didn't know that I was insulting him as how sharp he was. He didn't know. He literally.
Oh, there's a lot of people that they when it comes to common sense, or anything, or especially humor, they don't get you. Smart people don't always get humor.
Oh God. There was this ditzy blonde I used to work with who was not fond of me either because I would tell her ideas were stupid because they were, and everybody else was afraid to because she was so pretty. And so I was walking by her office to go to lunch, and I said, "Hey, we're going to lunch. You coming with us?" And she's just ignoring me, just like I'm not even there. And I said, "Hey, you in there? We're all going to get Mexican." I don't think so. I'm like, are you mad at me? I'm sorry. I was just in a hurry in that meeting. I had a million other things to do. And you kept going back to the well with the same idea that obviously nobody wanted to do. And I'm sorry. I should have been nicer to you. I'm sorry. Come on, let's just go to lunch. I'm not mad at you. Please don't be mad at me. She's like, I don't know. And then she said, what did she say? She said something so stupid that I can't even remember it. And then she looked at me and I said, it's a good thing you're pretty. And she went, really? Do you think so? Okay, let's go to lunch. She had no idea. No idea that I had just insulted her right to her face. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go sit at the other end of the table from that for the rest of the time she works here. Maybe it's me. I'm starting to think it might be me now that I hear these things out loud. You're like a therapist. You are. Waterfall of what was it?
A waterfall of character flaws.
I really like that.
You tell he's been to a meeting.
I already have I already have a couple people I'm going to use that on.
Oh yeah, there's
John, you are a waterfall of character flaws. I'm practicing right now. So I'm going to use it on my friend John first because he won't know what that means. He'll have to think about it for a minute. And then once he figures it out, because he is smart, he'll be like, wait a minute. This is why I have to go to rehab, isn't it? Only my rehab is for my knee. It's not really for anything else. Maybe my knee is my karma.
No, that's called age.
No, that's just psoriatic arthritis, isn't it?
Yes,
just,
and I'm going to tell you, we've been up here. We've already had. This is our third hard freeze we've had in the last month or so. So last night, actually, the temperatures, the feel like temperature is like 18. And
ooh,
and then tonight it's not supposed to be as cold. It's supposed to be in the 40s, but it's like
in Louisiana it was 18 degrees. Wow.
And it was like,
right.
I think the actual temperature was like 27 or so, but the feel-like temperature was 18. But it was all, and we had to run the water and the whole work, cover the plants, the whole works. And it's like, and man, every place that I've ever injured myself in my life, I jammed fingers from playing
balls,
basketball and stuff, and my knee
yeah.
where I had hurt my knee and my elbow, my tennis elbow, everything, my back, everything was like you just feel that achiness. It's like, oh, I hate this time of year. And I'd look back and it's like I was looking at the weather channel for where you can look at your weather ahead of time, so I get an idea what I need to pack. And I was like, oh my gosh, Christmas Day in Naples, 81.
Yeah, we have the whole country has a heat wave. If you look at
except for Louisiana,
New Orleans. No. Look at the weather on Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's going to be in the 70s.
It's not going to be. It's going to be in the 70s. Yeah, it's going to be hot. It's going to be in the 50s in Pittsburgh on Christmas.
So it's
Day.
like,
I mean, it's going to be warm everywhere.
Okay, so I said there might be some shorts involved while I'm down there because that's pretty hot.
But look, nobody needs to see that. Just please.
But there'll be no. Unfortunately, now I can't bring any of my my Christmas sweaters.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh boy. Everyone's really going to.
So when I see you on Christmas Eve, when we have our non-annual Christmas Eve lunch,
right? You're going to wear it's going to be 85 degrees.
I'm going to be wearing a Santa shirt.
I'm going to be wearing a tank top.
You're going to be sitting closer to my wife, I think.
I think that's probably best.
And it's going to look like
I can just drink it all in, so we can both just drink in Mark.
She's aware. She's very aware I'm a participator. She can't stand it.
All right. I share your
buy your concert shirts before you get there, so you can wear them in.
Show them where you've been by wearing a T-shirt. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. I look forward to seeing you a week from today. And as people are listening to this right now, I believe that you and I will be just days away from meeting for the first time for the last time for many years.
When's the last time we saw each other last summer, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
it's about a year and a half.
A year and a half.
So.
Well, I certainly hope that you choose to cover your legs when I see you. And I certainly hope that the last time I saw Mark, I gave him directions.
I know.
Even texted him. I texted him the fucking map of where we were eating. And he's still driving around.
My Waze took me to the mall, and it was like I'm on the other side of the road. I could not believe
I finally call him and say, "You said you're going to be here in like 5 minutes. That was a half an hour ago. Where are you?" Well, I'm driving by a Macy's. That's not where we're eating. Macy's is like far away from here. Do you see that red light out there by the big scary road? Go through that.
Where are we eating this time?
That's where we're going. I don't know. What do you want? You got to tell me what you want.
Oh, I don't care.
You got to make your wife pick. You got to give me a type of food.
Oh, anytime if it's a type of food, her answer is always the same. Mediterranean.
What? Mediterranean. What the hell do you think this is?
She loves like anything Greek foods, any of that stuff. Like she likes a lot of that.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't know. What
hummus,
is Mediterranean
she likes hummus
food?
stuff, and she likes all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Salt water?
No, that's
all right.
But she'll eat anything though. She does. She there's not really a food she doesn't like. So
is Mexico in the Mediterranean? Because I know a good.
Well, when are we going to go? When did you want to try to hit that place up you're talking about? You want to try to meet up on that Sunday on the way back, and then go to that pizza place you're talking about with the Chicago style pizza?
Oh, I forgot about the pizza place. Yeah, we can do that. Or we can do that when you come here.
Or you want to do it on the way down
when you pick up the computer. Yeah, it's kind of that's kind of it's a little out of the way, but it's not that bad. You know what you could do is just for funsies, you could take 41 all the way to Fort Myers.
Actually, we may need to kill a little bit of time because David is getting together with some of his old high school friends. That live out of the state, and they're all coming down. I guess to see their parents, whatever. And they're all going out on Christmas Eve daytime. So he said he probably wouldn't be home till about supper time. So that's around 4 or 5. So I do have to kill.
Oh yeah, then you probably should. Yeah, you probably should. That's what we'll do. We'll go get a late lunch, and then you can what? I still have to work.
You were working.
I'm not off. I'm not off until after Christmas.
Oh.
But no, it's fine. I have my laptop. I'll just take it with me.
Okay. Well, we'll let you know when we're getting ready to leave we're going to be in Gainesville.
Wait, you're going to be here Christmas
Eve,
right?
Yeah, we're going to stay in Gainesville.
Which is I don't even know.
That's Wednesday.
Hold on, I got to Wednesday. Well, okay, Wednesday the 20th. Oh, yeah, hopefully I'll be done by then.
So
okay, I thought
what we were thinking about leaving
is
like around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, something like that. So we're there just after lunch.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
That'll be okay.
I will be done by lunchtime on Christmas Eve, if not sooner.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'll be fine. But Tuesday I'll probably be very
Tuesday we're driving to Gainesville.
What are you doing for Kwanzaa on Friday?
Friday we're going to Naples for Kwanzaa.
So you have a Kwanzaa
Yes,
plans.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, most people, by the way, don't go to Naples, Florida for Kwanzaa, as Naples lacks a key ingredient in Kwanzaa, and I think you know what that is.
The za or the kwan?
It's black people. It's black people, Mark. Naples lacks black people.
No, they have black people in
no
Naples.
Black people. They do not have black people in Naples. No, they don't.
Maybe unincorporated Naples, probably.
Yeah, maybe working in a restaurant there. That's the only black people you're going to see in Naples, because that is the whitest place I have ever been in my life. And if I have a tan, even they look at me like, oh, okay, you're white. You're all right. That's how bad it is in Naples.
The Naples Christmas stuff that they have up and the fake snow and all that on where all the Fifth Avenue shops are. That's nice. I want Kathleen to see that.
Have you been down there since the hurricane destroyed the whole place? Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I have. Yes,
Sure,
I have.
fine.
Because we stayed in Vanderbilt Beach 2 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
In the summertime. Yeah. And it was after they repaired
You know what I know
everything.
about rich people? I'm going to tell you what I know about rich people. They rebuild quickly, and they do it well. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it.
It's called Money Talks.
Oh, right. I forget what the rest of that is. But I got to run. I got physical therapy in about 20 minutes. And I will see you next week. And we will talk to the rest of you in the new year, should Mark survive his brush with the law from forgetting to take off the clear license plate frames on his car.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Erica and Mark.
Drive safely, Mark.
See ya.
See ya.
The Phone Call.